Hey, what's going on, everyone? Super excited for this next video. My name is Nikki Limitless, and I am a man and I'm a day trader. What more you need to know? So, hopping into the video, we're going to be talking about gratitude. I'm going to, you know, go from affirmations into gratitude because this is an important step before your affirmations is to show your gratitude, to realize what you're grateful for, because when you're grateful, when you show gratitude, more can come, so then you could be more grateful, if that's a thing. You can't be more something, but just grateful so um anyway, so gratitude. I think this is great, and this is something we all should practice. Excuse me, we don't want to shit on people. So we all have the ability to practice, and as we practice this skill of gratitude, and these are so I want to just say, like, these videos are all little things that make a huge difference, right? Because it's the details that make things great. It's not like it. Look, this is a phone, right? This is a phone, and that's great. It's a phone, right? But what's inside the phone is what makes it great, right? All the details of the apps and then what you could do. And so this by itself is just a phone. You know what I'm saying? So we are a person. That's great. It's the details of us that makes us great. The way we laugh, the way we speak, the way we think, right? The details, the way we maneuver, right? So when you're being grateful, right, and you're showing gratitude, now it could be, you might believe in God, you might believe in the universe, you might believe in whatever, right? But showing gratitude is universal, right? So you're grateful for these things, right? And I'm gonna like it, and it's crazy, right? Because we all want big things, big lavish things, and stuff like that, and we're not grateful for the tiny things that we have. And here's the secret sauce of being grateful and having gratitude. The the how do I say this? When you're the tiniest things that you're grateful for will open up the floodgates of more for your life. Because when it's almost like picking a lock, right? Like, it's not like huge thing on the outside, right? It's inside. The little, like, you gotta like move the thing and pick it, or you're turning, right? And you're doing little ticks, right? So when you're grateful for the tiniest things, it opens up the floodgates for more, right? You could be grateful, like, oh, I'm grateful for my job, or I'm grateful for my income, right? They're so big and broad. But how about this? I'm grateful I woke up today, right? Like, you could feel the difference. Like, if you said I'm grateful for my car, right? And then you say I'm grateful for sleeping in a nice warm bed, right? The difference, it's tight, it's tighter. You're getting deeper, right? I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful that I have lungs that I can breathe. I'm grateful that I have lips and teeth and my beard, right? I'm grateful for my eyes, my eyelids, my eyelashes, my eyebrows, my hair. I'm grateful for my ears. I'm grateful that I can hear, taste, smell, see, touch, feel, right? I'm grateful that I have all my digits, all my or fingers, whatever you want to call them. I'm grateful to have arms. I'm grateful to have muscle. I'm grateful that I can move around freely. I'm grateful that I'm flexible and I can flow. Right here, let's even get deeper. I'm grateful for the skin on my eyelids. I'm grateful for every blood vessel, or every what do you call, like, blood, like little, blood lits, whatever. I don't know what they're called, but you can get like deep like that, right? I'm grateful for my heart beating consistently, and I'm grateful for my body being healthy, right? I'm grateful that every day I get to wake up and be better, right? I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for another beautiful day outside. I'm grateful that I have a warm shower. I'm grateful that I have warm food to eat. I'm grateful I have a fridge filled with food, right? And like, I just went off on a whole bunch of things, right? But these are things that you can practice, right? And you may not feel like doing it, right? But that's anything that's worth it, you're gonna have that resistance, right? You're gonna have that resistance, and it's gonna press against you to not do that because there's a thing called the law of average, and it wants you to stay average. But we are beyond average. We are more than conquerors. We are more than anything you could imagine because there has been a lot of distraction in this world, and if you can tune all that out and focus on self, you will become bigger than all this and you can easily get away from it. But when you're trapped inside the bubble, you know, you ever do something like play a sport and you're all engaged, you know all this information, and it doesn't have to be a sport. You're in a group and like you know all this information, but when you step outside, you're like, yo, what was I even thinking? Why was I even here? Or why did I do things this way? Right? When you get outside the circle of things, like you start realizing. So this is a way to set yourself apart to get outside the circle, right? So when and like the last one was affirmations last video. Gratitude, you're gonna speak all this, like be grateful for all these things, and then you could go and say your affirmations, right? I kind of did it backwards, but it's important, right? Because sometimes you got to get there, do these things first, and then build into this, and then you could switch it up. So, but being grateful, one, here are the benefits, right? When you're grateful first thing in the morning, the rest of your day is set up for success, right? And believe it or not, you just got to try it. If you're like, yo, this is stupid, try it, right? Like you see food that you're like, I don't know if I like it. You try it and you're like, right? So do that. Be bold, right? Be bold and try it. And when I say try it, just like do it. I don't really believe in trying. You're either doing it or you're not, right? It's simple, right? So do it one time, see how it feels. And if you like, wow, I really didn't do nothing, then do it again, right? And if you really can't see it, then I don't know what to tell you. But if people who are actively working on themselves, you'll notice that difference. You'll notice the shift inside of you. You'll shift in a direction that you've never felt before. And this is going to help you quantum leap in growth. Quantum leap. We're not talking like leveling up. I'm talking quantum leap. I'm talking big leaps. Affirmations, gratitude, two huge things that will quantum leap you. Just like if you're trying to, if you're working on losing weight, here's a tip: you want a quantum leap in weight loss, stop drinking anything that has sugar in it. So no sodas, no fizzy things, like straight up water, right? And if you need a flavor, then go get. I mean, to be honest, like you need better water, because water, like you'll instantly lose weight like that if you're drinking sodas. You'll instantly lose weight. Then, if you want to take it up a notch, another quantum leap, eat healthier foods, veggies and carbs and whatever. But this isn't about health, but I'm talking about quantum leaps, right? But those little, you see how like I was like, stop drinking sodas and drink water. Little changes. It's a little change. And then you quantum leap, right? So, gratitude. Get your gratitude game on. Get your gratitude game on, right? Wake up, gratitude. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful I could brush my teeth. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I can see. I'm grateful that I can hear. I'm grateful that I'm walking on my own 2 feet. I'm grateful that I can do things for myself. I'm grateful that I can pay. I have money to do things, to pay my own bills. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful, right? And really get grateful on things that actually matter. Not like I'm grateful for my car, but you can be grateful for your car because it depends, right? If you worked hard and that represents everything you worked hard for, I'm grateful for my car. I'm grateful for all the work I did to get my car. You see, it's not the car, but it's what you did to get that, right? I'm grateful for putting so much action in at my workplace that they recognize me. And I will say this too: you're allowed to say things you're grateful for, even if they didn't happen yet, right? Like if you're like, if you're wanting a promotion or an increase in salary, you could be grateful for it already. Secret tip number two: you could be grateful for something already that didn't happen because you could speak life and existence, right? Speak it into existence, speak life on it, right? I'm grateful for my $1 million check that comes in the mail, that's coming in the mail today, right? And I'm speaking it into existence. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for my new Lamborghini car, right? Now, that's materialistic. There's no really emotional attachment. You need emotional attachment. Some people, their emotional attachment to their increase in salary helps. Why? Because of the struggle they're going through. So you got to understand, like, being grateful for things to pull it into existence, it only works when you have an emotional attachment to it. So like you could be grateful for what you currently have. You're in that situation. Then when you're this is advanced gratitude. Ready? You want to pull something into existence and bring it to you. You have to have an attachment. So someone who's going through the struggle financially, I'm grateful for my increase in income. I'm grateful for, if you're working a job, I'm grateful for my boss giving me a raise. I'm grateful for, if you're an entrepreneur, I'm grateful for all these clients or the markets, right? We're traders here, right? All the markets that I'm grateful for the markets paying me this amount per day, right? And you have an attachment because you're going through a struggle, right? I'm going through the struggle of achieving this. So I'm grateful for it already before it even comes, right? And when you can do that, there's a faith aspect to it, right? If you can speak life into something and speak into the future, there's a faith aspect and you're going in with belief, right? And that draws even more, right? There's levels. There's always levels to every game. There's levels to trading. There's levels to driving a car, right? You could be just a basic driver on the road. You could be that guy who friggin' whips it. You could that speed racer, right? There's always levels. There's always levels to the game. Just like sports, right? You have like football, right? You have like the pee wee leagues all the way up to the professional leagues, and then everything in between, different levels, right? So there's levels of gratitude, and I'm sure there's levels of gratitude I haven't even unlocked yet, right? But as you keep practicing something, you get better and better. If you're a gamer, you play a game, you get better and better. If you're a trader, every day you trade in the markets, you get better and better, but you don't notice the differences in the daily. But when you look back a year later, you'll be like, wow, look where I was at, right? If I'm saying what I'm grateful for every day and I look back and I say, wow, look what I was grateful for then. And if you really want to level it up again, where is it? Get a blue pen and a paper, and you could do it daily. You could write it every like week, right? Like if you're working out, you don't weigh yourself on the scale every day because you'll go crazy because you're building muscle, losing weight, right? Your weight's gonna flux, right? But if you weigh yourself once a month or every other week consistently, then you'll get some sort of like result that you could see, right? Because you can't see like looking at a minute chart, it's just like blah, 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 right all over, right? And then eventually it breaks out. But so if you write down if you write affirmations, your affirmations will be consistent. Excuse me, we're talking gratitude. If you write your gratitude down this week, today, and then in 2 weeks you write them again, it may change because you're gonna realize it may even you'll see the difference, right? And it's good to have something that you can gauge, right? Because you want to see where you've come from, right? You want to see where you've come from, where you're going, right? And writing them down every other week or every 2 weeks, every month, you can see how you're getting deeper in your gratitude, right? And then it'll unlock new levels, and you'll start getting more specific on what you're grateful for. So gratitude is not like this massive thing. It's actually focusing in on the tiniest, 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 tiniest thing. So, and you'll get better at it. It's a skill. It's a skill. So, I mean, I think you guys got it. And girls. I think you guys and girls got it. And use this. It's a powerful tool. And no one, if it's not so mainstream, it's because one, people are like, the negative people don't want to do it. Masses won't do this. Separate yourself. Do it. Masses won't do this. Separate yourself and do it. Right? Because this right here is the game changer. This is the quantum leap. All these videos I'm posting for mindset are foundational videos that will set you up for success in anything and everything you do in your life. They're going to level you up so much. And I'm telling you, and I'm doing this too, right? I I speak on what I do, right? And I'm always learning too. So like even sometimes I drop nuggets, I'm like, yo, I didn't even know that, right? So, but that's because I'm in the spirit of it, and you're able to like pull information and use it. So that's what I'm saying. Get in the gratitude spirit, and you'll find things that you're grateful for that you didn't even know, or like you didn't even know you wanted, right? Because sometimes we just have to work on ourselves to find out what we really want. Because we may be like, hey, I want this car. But really what you want is a partner. You want a business. You want a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or a husband or a wife, right? That's what you really want. But you're focused like, oh, I want this money in the car. That's not real, right? There's something more, right? And you can get in tune with that by showing gratitude. All right, y'all. I've beaten the horse. He is still alive, so you can get on and ride that horse. All right. All right. So, if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, message me. Message me in any platform. It's all posted in the YouTube. You could also find me on TradingView. That's why I'm able to post a video with chart behind me, right? Because my focus is traders, but really I can help anyone with gratitude. I mean, shoot, my mindset is everything for anything, everything and anything, right? So, like, comment, share this video with someone who needs help with this or who wants to grow. All right, hit the bell so you can know when the next video drops, right? And you already know what time it is. I'm Nikki Limitless. I'm a man. I'm a day trader. What more you need to know? All right, have a great day.